Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are Phonology Group. We'll explain about phonology and linguistics. Before we start, let me introduce myself and our member. I'm Ratu Amalia Baharudin as the moderator and the third speaker.
I'm Nur Fatima, the first speaker.
I'm Nur Tiki, the second speaker.
I'm Salma Yasmin Astoria, the fourth speaker.
I'm Siti Nur Aini, the fifth speaker.
I'm Sawaria Manikam, the sixth speaker.
I'm Mode Kamil Putri, the seventh speaker.
I'm Nadifal Yenur Putri, the eighth speaker. Okay, we are going to start the presentation. For the first speaker, Nur Fatima, the time is yours.
Okay, I will explain about the definition of phonology. So, phonology is the study of the sounds of language, including the vocabulary of sound phonemes and their distribution. The purpose of distribution here is to explain the position of a sound and in a word, such as the beginning, middle of or end. Phonology also discusses how the sounds of language, certain patterns and systems. Phonology is a branch of linguistics that deals with how to pronounce a language. Phonology also discusses the history of language, i.e. how it emerged and disappeared. The first conclusion, phonology is the study of how sounds are organized and used in natural language. The second, phonology is just one of several aspects of language. The third, phonology is related to other aspects such as phonetic, morphology, syntax, and pragmatics.
Okay, I will explain the difference between phonology and phonetics. Phonetics is the study of speech sound as a physical entities, their articulation, properties, acoustic, and how they are perceived. And phonology is the study of the organization and function of speech sound as a part of the grammar of a language. Okay, first, phonetics is the basis for phonological analysis and analyze the production of all human speech sound regardless of language. And second, phonology is the basis for further work in morphology, syntax, discourse, and orthography design, and analyze the sound patterns of a particular language by determining which phonetic sounds are significant and explaining how these sounds are interpreted by the native speaker.
Okay, now I will explain about the function of phonology. As we know that phonology is a branch of linguistics, the studies of language sound system. It means the function is crucial for understanding, using, and analyzing the sounds of language. Phonology helps us to distinguishing meaning between words through sound differences. Even small sound changes can alter the meaning of a word. Okay, now the system of phonology. The phonological system is the structure and rules that regulate how language sounds are organized and used in a language. This system includes aspects of sounds that differentiate meaning, rules for sound combination, and suprasegmental patterns such as stress and intonation. Thanks.
I will be explaining models of phonology. In classical phonemics, phonemes and their possible combinations are central. In standard generative phonology, distinctive features are central. A theme of speech is portrayed as linear consequence of discrete and sound segments. Each segment is composed in simultaneously occurring features. In nonlinear models of phonology, a stream of speech is represented as multidimensional, not simply as linear sequence of sound segments. These nonlinear models grew out of generative phonology, such as autosegmental phonology, metrical phonology, lexical phonology. Generative phonology. Generative. Generative phonology is a component of generative grammar that assigns as the correct phonetic representations to other chances in such a way as to reflect a native speaker's internalized grammar.
Level of phonological representation. Underlying representation is the most basic form of a word before any phonological rules have been applied to it. Underlying representation has been a native speaker know about the abstract underlying phonology of the language. A phonetic representation is the form of a word the speaker does is spoken and heard. Next, what is segmental phonology? A segmental phonology is a non-linear approach to phonology that allows phonological process, such as tone and vowel harmony, to be independent of any action beyond individual consonant and vowels. A segmental phonology treats phonological representation as multidimensional, having several tiers, as tiers made up of linear arrangement or segment. The tiers linked to each other by association lines that indicate how the segment on a tier are to be pronounced at the same time.
I want to explain about what is metrical phonology. Metrical phonology is a phonological theory concerned with organizing segments into groups of relative prominence. Segments are organized into syllables, syllables into metrical feet into phonological words, and words into larger units. This organized is represented formally by metrical trees and grids. Important aspect in phonology. 1. Phenome. Phenome is smallest unit of sound that can distinguish meaning of, for example, in Indonesia, P and B. Different phonemes because they distinguish words like padi and body.
I want to explain about allophone. Allophone are sound variation of a phoneme that do not change meaning. For example, the sound P pronounced the with an exhale, and P without an exhale are allophone of the phoneme P in English. Next, syllable structure. Phonology also studies how syllables are structured, including onset, nucleus, and coda patterns. I want to explain about phonological process, contraction distributions, and phonology role in language. First is phonological process. Phonological process is the pattern of sounds error that children use to simplify speech as they learn to speak. These processes are normal, part of language development, and usually disappear as the children get older. This process includes sound change that in a specific context, such as assimilation, elisions, and metathesis. First is
what is assimilation? Assimilation is the sounds becomes more similar to the surrounding sounds. For example, pronounce dog instead of dog. The G sounds becomes more similar to the D sounds. Second is elisions. Elisions is the emissions of sounds, words, or syllables to make it faster and easier to say. For example, pronounce heaven used to be have not, or done used to be done not. Third is, what is metathesis? Metathesis is the sounds, two sounds are in adjacent sounds switch place. For example, bird is used to be breed, or horse used to be horse. Next is contrast and distributions. Phonology analyzes the distributions of contrast and complementary. In phonology, contrast and distributions are related concepts that help establish the phoneme of language. First is, what is contrast? Contrast is two sounds are in contrastive distributions if replacing one with the other in the same phonological environment change meaning of the word. For example, the sounds P and B are contrastive words. They both are in the beginning of the word but change the meaning of the words. Next is, what is distributions? Distributions is the range of context in which a phone can appear in. It's called its distribution. For example, all vowels can appear on syllables or more, or in two syllables. Next is phonology role in language. Phonology role in language first is understanding language structure. Phonology helps us understand the underlying rules and structure that shape language. Second is explaining related words. Phonology helps us to understand why words that seem different but are actually related. For example, like happy and happiness. Third is understanding different language. Phonology helps us understanding how different language use different meaningful sounds.
That's all our presentation today. Sorry for our mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.